and in yellow. All of those show us that through the ages, people came here thinking a great event happened here. Perhaps, I don't know what is, if you sort of rate the different events that relates to Jesus' life and death on earth, but perhaps this is the greatest, I don't know, or one of the greatest. Fight for that spot. Why? Because what happened here is written in the center line here in Latin, and it says verbum caro factum est habitavi in nobis. Where are my pastors? That means the word became flesh and dwelt among us. This is it, right? If you believe that this is the moment that an almighty God decided to come to earth and enter it as a fetus in a womb of a very young woman. So this is where that would have happened if this is the correct place, okay? So what am I looking for? So Crusaders from 12th century is not good enough. 20th century church from now, it's not a good enough sign. Byzantine from 4th century on, wow, now we are getting closer. But we want to look for something that shows us that in the very first centuries, people were looking at this place and saying, yes, this is where it happened. And what we find is that inside there is a little cave that is considered to be the house of Mary. It's marked here in A, and inside I'm not supposed to talk, so I'm just going to point to it, the cave. In that cave there is an altar. It has the same verse on it. The word became flesh and dwelt among us, but it also has another word on it, and that is hic, which is Latin for here. They believe this is where Mary stood, in that home, in that little cave, all right? What helps us think so is that there is maybe a ritual bath, a Jewish ritual bath, a mikveh. And what could be a first century large building from which we have one wall in gray in here, okay? And it all sort of faces that cave. And in that area, I'll show it to you later because I want to go in. In that area, they also found you have pillars, and the bottom of the pillar is called the foundation of a pillar. On it, they had they had plaster, and you can date plaster. And from the first centuries, before Christianity becomes the religion of the state of Rome, and it becomes Byzantine. From the first century, on one of them it says Cheire Maria, which is Greek for blessed are you Mary, Ave Maria. So we are seeing that people came here very early on saying, this is it. 1, 2, 3, very close to 1, I would say. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything that is built upon it. So what I would like for us to do, we will have time to come back and see